Welcome students. As you know, we are discussing about Kirchhoff's law, and in that matter today's topic is very important and it is very popular, and the question is very easy, that is called Wheatstone bridge. So make heading Wheatstone bridge. I think you better know about this one from class 10th. P upon Q is equal to R upon S. No current drawn from middle one. Today I will confirm that if no current drawn through the middle wire, then whole bridge will be in balance condition, and P upon Q is equal to R upon S, where P, Q, R, S are the resistance, diagonal resistance. So first see there, it is the arrangement of four resistances. We will use only Kirchhoff's law to solve it. Galvanometer, this is the battery, P, Q, R, S, four resistances are connected diagonally. This is the battery watt E. Many questions are given in your NCERT. See there, it is the arrangement, Wheatstone bridge. It is the arrangement of four resistances P, Q, R, S connected diagonally, and from A, B, C, D, and between B and D galvanometer connected. Galvanometer is device which detects the current. That device is called galvanometer. Okay. So first see the point. When I current drawn, first current I current from positive to negative. Let's suppose this current is I1 according to Kirchhoff's law. Total current is I, and that current is I1. So the current through AB branch will be I total current. I1 move that way, so it will be I minus I1. Are you getting the point? I minus I1. Let's for little moment IZ current, G for galvanometer, IZ current drawn through galvanometer. Two cases are very clear. If IG is equal to 0, P upon Q is equal to R upon S, or if P upon Q is equal to R upon S, then you better know, many times I told no current drawn through middle one and you can neglect the resistance. So both answer could be inversal to each other. Okay. So total current is I1 current drawn through that way, so it will be I minus I1. Let's suppose IG current drawn through galvanometer for little moment, and last I will take IG is equal to 0, because if IG is equal to 0, then only P upon Q is equal to R upon S. This is the case for us. Okay. So IG current drawn, so what a current will between B and C? Total current was I minus I1, and I is leaving the junction, so it will be I minus I1. Already there, IG is leaving the junction, so it will be minus IG. Are you getting the point? Very easy. Total current was I1 moved through AD branch, so total current will be there I minus I1. I1 will be subtracted. IG current drawn through galvanometer, so it will be I minus I1 minus IG. Again, I1 current is joining the D junction, and IG current is joining the D junction, so it will be that current will add up I1 plus IG. Okay, are you getting the distribution of current? Very easy. IG current is joining the D junction, I1 current is joining the D junction, so total current will be moved that way. It will be I1 plus IG. Here the current was I. If you add them, it should be I. So I minus I1 minus IG is joining the C, and I1 plus IG joining the C. So I1 cancel, IG cancel, and total current is I. You can check there. In one branch only one current will be there. Let's suppose here current become I minus I1, then your current distribution will be wrong. But here I current, I supposed I current, and we are getting I current. It means our current distribution is very clear. Once again, I current drawn through main battery. If I1 current move branch AD, then it will be I minus I1. If IG current drawn through galvanometer, then it become I minus I1 minus IG. IG and I1 will meet the D, then it become I plus I1 plus IG. At C, I minus I1 minus IG are joining the C, and plus I1 plus IG. I1 plus IG again joining the C. It means I1 cancel, IG cancel. You will get only I. You are getting I. It means our current distribution was correct. Okay. So this is the current distribution. So see the answer. It is the arrangement of four resistances. It is the arrangement of four resistances P, Q, R, S. P, Q, R, S, connected diagonally, and if Ig is equal to 0, we have to prove that. If Ig is equal to 0, then we have to prove that P upon Q is equal to R upon S. And you better know, this is called Wheatstone bridge. I will apply the Kirchhoff's law. If Ig is equal to 0, then P upon Q is equal to R upon S. Previously, we assumed that if P upon Q is equal to R upon S, then Ig is equal to 0. But today's our topic is just reciprocal of it. If Ig is equal to 0, it means no current drawn through galvanometer. Then it will follow the condition P upon Q is equal to R upon S. Okay. So we will apply the Kirchhoff's law to come to the point. Okay. KLV, Kirchhoff law of voltage. Okay. Come to the point. Okay. So first loop we are trying here. A, B, D, A. In same manner, you have to solve the numericals given in NCERT. Okay. So loop is A, B, D, A. Okay. Apply A to B. Resistance is P and current is I minus I1, and you are moving in the direction, it will be minus. So it will be minus P I minus I1. Are you getting Kirchhoff law voltage? The multiplication of current and resistance, it will be negative because we are moving in the direction of current. Okay. Next, A to B. Next, B to D. For a little moment, let us suppose current is Ig, but I will take Ig is equal to 0 at last time. Okay. So B to D, resistance is G. G is the resistance of galvanometer, and Ig is current. So, and you are moving in the direction, so it will be minus Ig into what? G. Minus Ig into G, current and resistance. G is the resistance of galvanometer. Okay. Next, D to A. You are moving in, current is moving from A to D, and you are coming from D to A. So it will be plus I1R equal to 0. Very easy point. This is the Kirchhoff law of voltage. Okay. If you assume that, already we assume if Ig is equal to 0. If Ig is equal to 0, so this term will out. So what we get here? Minus P I minus I1 equal to minus I1R. It will be after the equal sign. Minus cancel, and we are getting equation number first. Very easy. If our aim is, if Ig is equal to 0, then P upon Q is equal to R upon S. So I assumed here Ig is equal to 0, so this term will out. So we will get minus P I minus I1 is equal to I1R. That side minus cancel, and equation first, P I minus I1 is equal to I1 into R. This is equation number first. And the loop was A, B, D, A. Okay. Second loop. And the loop name is, let's suppose loop is B, C, D, B. The loop is B, C, D. Okay. Okay. Move from B to C. B to C. Okay. Equation first is over. Now we are taking equation second. The loop is B, C, D, B. Okay. B to C. Resistance is Q and current is that much, and you are moving in the direction, so it will be minus Q, I minus I1 minus Ig. Multiplication of resistance and current, it will be negative because in the direction. Okay. This is the from B to C. Next, C to D. You are moving in opposite direction, so it will be plus S into I1 plus Ig. Are you getting the point? C to D, resistance is S and current is I1 plus Ig, and you are moving in opposite, so it will be plus. And again, D to B, you are moving in opposite direction, so plus Ig into G. Ig is current, G is resistance, it will be Ig is equal to what? 0. Here is the point. Kirchhoff's law of voltage. Okay. Again, if Ig is equal to 0, we have to assume, because our aim is if Ig is equal to 0, then P upon Q is equal to what? R upon S. This is our aim. Anyhow, we have to prove that one. Okay. So if Ig is equal to 0, so you modify the equation. What will get? Minus Q I minus I1. Very easy. Ig is equal to 0, so it will out I minus I1 plus S into I1 plus Ig, but Ig is 0, so only you will get I1, and that becomes 0. Okay, equal to 0. So we will get minus Q I minus I1 equal to minus S I1. Equation number second, minus cancel. Very easy way. Okay, so divide first upon second. first upon two equation we are getting here. So first upon second, what we get here? P I minus I1 upon Q I minus I1 equal to what? I1R upon what? I1 into S. I1 into S. That quantity will cancel out. So we will get, it implies P upon Q equal to R upon S. So this is the answer for you, and this is all about your Wheatstone bridge. Are you getting the answer? Our case was if Ig is equal to 0, then P upon Q is equal to R upon S. Here we assume if Ig is equal to 0, then we got answer P upon Q is equal to R upon S, and this is called Wheatstone bridge. And keep in mind, at that condition, when Ig is equal to 0, then P upon Q is equal to R upon S, then your bridge will be very, very sensitive. Okay, but in NCERT questions are given P upon Q is equal to P upon Q not is equal to R upon S. Then what we will do? Then you have to assume Ig. It means this term will not cancel out. So you will get three equations because three currents are there: I, I1 and Ig. The equation first, equation second, and one loop is equation third. You will make three equations and you will solve. You can get the value of current of each branch as well as voltage of each branch. Okay, so that's all for today.